we've all had those moments where we showed up in a way that's different than what we really wanted. And so, there's nothing we could ever do about the past, but we can be more intentional moving forward, whether it's an opportunity where you want to show up in a certain way, or a difficult conversation, or somebody that tends to push your buttons. And you want to show up in a way that represents and reflects who you really are and who you really want to be. And you can coach yourself, meaning you can ask yourself the kinds of questions that will move you in the direction that you want to go. So the question I want you to ask in the face of your current opportunity or a dilemma that feels challenging to you is this: how do I want to show up in this situation? How do I want to show up? When you stop and pause and ask that question, it almost automatically shifts you to the way you want to show up, whether it is showing up with more confidence, or as someone who is generous, or showing up in a way that is supportive or kind or smart, or whatever it is that you want to reflect in your actions, in your tone, and in your words. So this is really a simple question, but a powerful question. And that's the thing that coaching does for us. Coaching causes us to stop just for a moment to ask that powerful question and give ourselves the space to answer. So what about you? In that challenge, in that opportunity you're faced with right now, in that chance that you have to do that interview or show up with that prospective client or have an influence on your kids when maybe they've been really difficult, or maybe it's with a friend right now. How do you want to show up? Whatever your answer to that question, do that. When we ask the right questions, we get the right answers. And that's what coaching is all about. I don't know if you've ever given thought to developing coaching skills for your own resilience, or even as a leader or a manager of people, or in running your business, or maybe you've given some thought to becoming a coach. If that's ever crossed your mind, I want you to check out our Coach Training Intensive. We've got one coming up really soon, and you can get all the details at capinstitute.com. And if you're just wondering, how can I coach myself? How can I be more intentional? Check out a free course I have at valerieburton.com, just simply called How to Coach Yourself. So I want you to be thinking about that this week in the situation or dilemma that you're faced with. How do you want to show up?